Everybody, it's Flacco back at it again with another Madden YouTube video. Today we're going to be doing a top 10 on the wide receiver position, one of the most stacked positions. This position, when going over the top 10, I'm figuring out how to ways to squeeze certain guys in. There's so many guys that did not make this list that are absolutely amazing cards. Let me give you guys some off the top of my head. When looking at it, DK Metcalf did not make this list, Reggie Wayne did not make this list, and also guys like Randy Moss didn't even make this list. And these are cards that I think that are absolutely amazing, and they're sitting right outside. This does not mean they're bad cards. It does not at all. It just means I think all these other cards on this list are better, especially inside of this game and right now in this meta. But if you guys enjoy videos like this, I do this for running backs, quarterbacks, every single position in the game. I also do gameplays within the hours of them coming out. Yesterday we did Lamar, Kyle Pitts, and also the Daniel Jones super fast gameplays to come out. Make sure you have those noties on so you can check those out right away to see if you guys want to buy those cards. But anyways, if you guys enjoy the video, make sure to smash that like button, and let's get right into number 10. At number 10, we do have AB. This card is an absolute demon out here. The reason why I have him a little bit lower despite having amazing stats, you guys will see. Looking at his stats first before we go over the little bit of negative about this card, he is literally 90 plus in every single stat. The way I look at wide receiver, you'll hear me saying this a lot, there are 6 thresholds at the wide receiver position. There's the 3 catching, the catching traffic, and spec catch, and then there's the 3 route running thresholds, the short, medium, and deep. He's above 90 on all 6 of them, so he was 6 for 6. He's only 5'10". That's literally the only negative about this card. 92 speed is solid as well. I would say that's about average nowadays. 92 speed is very average at the wide receiver position, but he also has the best archetype in the game. I think route runner and slot are tied for number 1 wide receiver archetype, and he is a route runner, so meaning he'll get like route tech for cheap, he'll get slot-o-matic for even cheap, 2 AP. Antonio Brown, this card is a literal beast out there, and he'll make plenty of plays for you. He gets open, he kills man coverage as well. Absolute goated slot receiver in this game. Number 9, we have Deebo Samuel. This is a card that it didn't look too good when they first announced or revealed this card because he did have a 92 speed, and then they updated him to a 93 base speed, and now this card is absolutely demonic. He literally is amazing. You guys know what Deebo does after the catch. He is 5'11", but he's a 215 pound. He's basically a running back. Like, if you guys have ever seen him, he's literally basically a running back. Let me first show you guys down here. He has 90 break tackle. That's better than a lot of running backs in the game. 85 spin. He has 90 ball carry vision, 91 carrying. He has 81 truck. These are amazing stats for a wide receiver. Going over now to his wide receiver actually catching stats, he does only hit, you'll see the catching threshold, he'll get the spec catch, and you have to power him up to hit that short route running. I don't know what I just said there. So he hits 3 out of 6. But remember, the pluses about this card is he does have top end speed at 93, and he also is one of the best after the catch receivers in the game. This card is absolutely amazing out there. For 8, we have T.Y. Hill, and this card kind of like flustered down. I know there was a lot of hype. I don't know if it's just the name value T.Y. Hill brings, but this is an absolute goated card. Last year, he would have been better. If you guys do not know, last year he was a route runner, and now they made him a deep threat. As he got older, they're turning him more into a deep threat. I feel like it should be the other way around, but at the end of the day, it's all good. He had 93 speed. I think he was the first 93 speed receiver in the game, or it might have been actually one, I think the next guy on this list actually. But looking at him, 93 catching, 89 catching traffic, which will be a 90 when powered up. He has all 3 route running, so he's gonna hit 5 out of the 6 thresholds. Very good there for the receiver, having 93 speed as well. He's another 5'10", so not the tallest guy, but this guy will get plays done. He also gets deep threat. I think physical is the worst one, because deep threat, you can at least get the deep out elite, which I think is the best ability in the game right now for actually catching. But yeah, T.Y. Hilton, very solid card. Very good. For 7, we have Plaxico Burress. I think this card could definitely be higher up. He's only a 92 speed. This is the powered up version, so it'll say 93, obviously. But he's another guy that hits 5 out of 6 thresholds. Very good catching, all 93 plus. The medium and deep are at 94 and 93, but that short is a little iffy, but that's okay at the end of the day. He is a 6'5" wide receiver with the physical archetype. I know physical is not the best. It's whatever, right? but he's literally 6'5", and he's hitting 5 out of 6 thresholds with very solid speed as well. Like I said, 92 is kind of average, but it still gets the job done. Plaxico, man, this is a very, very good card. He's been out. He was, I think, our number 2 last time we did this list. It's crazy how many cards have came out, but Plaxico, very, very good card. At number 6, we actually have Jamar Chase. He's not in the game yet, but he is in the database. We can see when he's coming. I think he comes out on Saturday night, if I'm not mistaken, maybe Friday night. Today's Friday, so I'm gonna be honest, I actually have no clue when he's coming out, but he is coming out. We know that for sure. His power-up's already poolable. You guys can see it's 16K out there for you guys. His card is he's gonna be very good. 93 speed. We already knew he was gonna come with speed. He's 6 foot. He has a deep threat. I swear he was a physical. I think they changed him. Or I guess he was a deep threat the whole time, but okay, that's good because I swear he was a physical, so that's actually really, really good. So compared to a guy like Plaxico, it was hard because Plaxico obviously is taller and has better stats. It really comes down to this guy has more speed. I really think speed kills in the long run, but then again, we saw a guy like T.Y. Hilton. I think height and speed, it's weird because the wide receiver position's really weird. Obviously, it depends on how he plays as well. I think this card could easily be below them, but he could easily be above them, but we do not know yet. But I felt like I had to include him on the list. Like I said, there's a little bit of like a stretchiness with this card. He could be very high unless he could be very low. So I kind of put him in the middle. Kind of iffy on him because we don't know yet, but looking at the stats, this has got to be a good card. Number 5, we got Jimmy Smith, a Team of the Week card that was absolutely filthy when he first released, well, last week. So this card's still very good. 93 base speed, so he's one of those guys with the higher up speeds as well. 93 Excel. He is 6'1", so actually crazy. Besides Plaxico, he's actually the tallest one we've seen yet on this list. He also hit all 6 thresholds when powered up, so that is absolutely amazing with that 93 speed as well. I think he's the only guy that's had 93 base has hit all 6 thresholds in this video so far. And he's also another guy that's pretty solid after the catch with 74 trucking a wide receiver and an 85 break tackle. And he's just a good card, man. He's a really good card, and I think he tanked last night. I think, yeah. You guys saw people were literally buying for super cheap Team of the Weeks. They did have that little 1-hour spike last night with the Blitz program. Jimmy Smith, this is a card that if I was not running a strict theme team, I would have definitely scooped up. Before we got Brandon Marshall, a 92 base speed. I can't even talk. A 92 base speed receiver, 6'5", another guy that's 6'5". But the thing I like over Plaxico, although they're the same height, same physical attributes, he does way more, which I absolutely love. I definitely feel like Brandon Marshall breaks tackles like a tight end out there. But the thing with him is he hits all 6 thresholds, and some of them are absolutely nuts. He'll have above 95 catching, above a 95 spec catch, 95 deep route running. He'll even have above a 95 medium route running. This card, and you can see 94 break tackle with a 90 trucking. Brandon Marshall's like this card was, I felt like he was way before his time, and still being a top 5 receiver in the game because of the after the catch. He actually has better after the catch than Debo, which is kind of crazy. I don't remember Brandon Marshall being that cracked after the catch. Maybe I'm completely forgetting. Probably am. But at the end of the day, this is still a top 5 receiver in this game easily. Number 3, we got Reek right here. One of my favorite receivers in the NFL in real life. I absolutely love what he can do in Madden as well. 94, the first 94 speed receiver we've shown yet on this list. He is only 5'9", reasoning why he's a little bit lower on this list. But I don't think I've noticed that 5'9" kill him. He also hits all 6 thresholds with 94 base speed. Yes, he hits all 6 of them. You guys know he even has a really good break tackle at a 91. No trucking. But Tyreek, he's just literally a playmaker out there. You put him at returner, slot, the outside receiver. He will make plays for you. You can throw him on a jet sweep. You can even wildcat with him. I think you could only do that at the Falcon. Like, this card is literally the biggest chess piece you could have on your offense. He could do so much for you. Absolutely love what he could do for your football team. Number 2, we have Keyshawn Johnson. So this is a 93 speed receiver. So we take a step back. He is 6'4". They gave him a route runner. So he's a route runner this year. He's also very fast this year at 93 speed with really good height at 6'4". All of his stats, he's hitting all 6 thresholds, all catching above 95. All 3 of his catching is above 95. Absolutely nuts. 92 short, 94 medium, and a 94 deep route running. So he's going to have 5 out of 6 of the thresholds are going to be above 95. Let me tell you guys, that is nuts. And when you power him up, he's going to have 90 trucking, 91 break tackle. I think this card can easily be number 1 as well. Like, it very, very easily could be number 1. My number one is going to be Robbie Anderson. I still think this is the best receiver in the game, and we saw it in the MCS. I know if you guys did your free Randy Moss, if you watched the MCS, the pro players play, every single one of them made sure they had Robbie Anderson on their team. A 6'3", 190 pound. You don't really notice the weight out there. He has 94 speed at 6'3". So there's only 2 wide receivers that have that 94 speed. One being Tyreek Hill, who is 5'9", and this one is 6'3". Robbie Anderson, he hits all 6 thresholds as well. You can't get much better than a 6'4" or 6'4", a 6'3", 94 speed, 6 out of 6 threshold wide receiver this early in the game. Robbie Anderson, absolute goated wide receiver in this game right now. I appreciate you guys sticking around to the end. Make sure to smash that like button if you guys enjoyed the video. I love doing these top 10s. Love hearing the feedback. Obviously, if I'm ever missing somebody or anything, let me know in the comments. I will always try to fix it in the next video. Always will keep my eyes open. Appreciate you guys so much. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out, boys.